wow, Emma Stone is hot. And I don't even like white chicks that much. You know, I like this movie. I liked how they showed Peter being a geek. I liked how they showed the developing love interest between him and Gwen Stacy. I liked the relationship he has with his Uncle Ben and his Aunt May. I liked the awkward dinner that he had with Gwen Stacy. I liked quite a lot of things about this film. For me, this film really got into the characters. It really developed them. It really built believable relationships that we're going to buy into and sort of invest in for the next 2 or 3 films, because they've stated from the very beginning that this film is the beginning of more. At minimum, I think they're saying it's a trilogy. Let's hope so, because I really, really want to see more of this universe. They went for a realistic approach for Spider-Man's combat in this film, which works. It's nothing groundbreaking. I mean, we've seen it all before. The special effects hold up. They're by no means bad, but there's nothing new there. We've seen the web slinging. We've seen sort of the lizard CGI digital effects. We've seen a lot of this before. A lot of people don't like the new design of the lizard with the normal face without the snout. You redesign characters all the time depending on which version you're doing, okay? This is a Spider-Man movie, not a Spider-Man comic, so there are bound to be some changes. I don't mind it. I'm not a massive Spider-Man fan. I tend to sort of something I read every now and then, but it's not a massive character for me. So I honestly don't mind it. And if it means we get more emotion out of the character, hey, I'm all for it. The pacing for this movie is a little bit weird. It's actually quite dramatic when you look at it. The action scenes, they're there, but they're few and far between. But that being said, I don't mind it. I like that they're taking the time to sort of really get you invested in these worlds and this character. The action scenes look great. They're really good. They brought back Spidey's sarcasm, which is something I was really missing out of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I mean, there's some really great growth with the characters, especially Flash. Flash is a douchebag at the very beginning of the film. And then, you know, some tragedy happens, which we all know from the origin story. And he just has this moment where it's really like, oh, okay, he is actually a human being. They gave him more than one dimension. And they did that with a lot of the characters here. You feel for them. You go on a journey with them. And I really appreciate that. I think when they start making superhero movies that are about the characters and not the superheroes, which is kind of what this is doing, the better off we're going to be. Because the more we know about the characters, the more invested you are as an audience, the more you're sucked in. A couple of things that do bug me. I mean, they introduced this whole parent story arc, and you kind of learn a little bit more about it, but it's not really resolved. Not clear enough anyway. There's some stuff there that makes you make your own suspicions, but it just kind of hangs at the end of the film. And that's true of a couple of things in the story. I mean, he's chasing down a mugger at some point, getting anyone that looks like him, and then that's never really resolved. Doc Connor's boss is featured as a major villain for the first half of the movie. He gets out of a car and we never see him again. That did kind of get on my nerves a little. If you're looking for a movie, definitely go see this. I'm going to grab it on Blu-ray. I'm definitely going to add it into my collection. I thoroughly enjoyed this flick. Don't forget to subscribe, join us on Facebook and Twitter, and I'll see you next time.